Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And off we go, here in Baltimore. This one is... Going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Yeah, the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Big lineman Aline McNeil ends the play there.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Lions have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Detroit.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast...
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
He's down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. To the outside, catch made by Hopkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And now it's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Ravens' 26-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And I don't think he got there, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Here's Gibbs. He'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
So a turnover-filled 1st quarter has come to an end. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter. The Lions call their first timeout. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming as we are ready to get back underway. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
To the right side, that's St. Brown.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. but it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Design run here with Jackson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Flushed to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
On first and 10, Jackson. That is caught. What a throw. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the game.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop.
And he's in! Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Johndoe Wester now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Jackson. this one intercepted. Picked off by Madden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll be stepped up at the line of scrimmage.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down, Lions.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. This one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down. On the handoff, this is Gibbs.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
This is kind of the feast or famine. Anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Open man is Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Baltimore 1st down.
Now Jackson. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
An 8-yard gain. Brings up
play action now. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Again, it's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
A 28-yard gain. And the Lions first down.
They hand it to Gibbs. And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's second down.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
To throw is gone. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And he will score again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him, playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. Brings up second down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Gain of 2. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions will take over possession here at the 44.